Hey everybody, Terry, coming back to you. I had to go live because I have had no internet whatsoever for 3 months. So I just now, like the moron I am, realized I could go live instead of doing the edited videos. I've been kind of trying to stay away from going live because I like doing the edited videos. They come out much better. But I've had quite a few people messaging me and saying, "Hey, dude, I just started watching your videos and liking them. And, now you disappeared. Where'd you go?" So I'm here. All right. We're going to do an update here. But first, we're going to check out Crafted Kardus, a Highland single cut. And this one is a little bit different. It's a loose product. See, Crafted Kardus. Gives you the stamp of approval, batch number, all that shit. Big old warning label. Back to Crafted Kardus. So, here we go. Now, I've been doing a lot of loose over the last 3 months. I mean, a lot of loose. But I'm doing it a lot different than I used to because I'm not doing the whole Prilla thing anymore. Now, you can see this. It's a lot like Copenhagen LC, long cut. It's looks kind of like a mid-cut type thing. But it compacts a lot easier. So, but what I've been doing, let's see if I can show you. What I've been doing is just kind of like so. And I've been throwing it in just like I would in a regular dip. And yes, I've been going lower lip with it. Just like I do dip. All loose, not just this. All loose, I've been doing that. Just because it takes less time. You get hammered with the flavor, you get hammered with the nicotine. It all comes at you. Wham! And I've had to do that lately. Now, because I haven't been able to do videos, while this sits and soaks for a few minutes, I'll update you on some of the stuff that's been going on. Because I haven't been able to do videos, y'all have no idea that I've been dipping this instead of throwing the Prillas in the upper deck. And I haven't been able to do my reviews like I intended to do, but I have saved a few cans so that I can do reviews. This was one of them. It's my last can of Crafted Kardus. I only got two. And it's pretty good stuff, actually. I'm already getting the flavor off of it. I like that. But a lot of things have changed. I had to move up to Fairbanks. I found some work up here. First job I found up here was at a mine. Then I had right now I'm doing a remodel on a restaurant, and that's actually pretty cool because I got hired for the finish work. Well, a bunch of the finish work, and it's a lot of specialty woodwork, specialty cuts, all of that shit. So it's really time consuming, but it's really turning out looking nice. Uh, I ended up posting some of it on my Instagram. Uh, AK Hammer Up over there at Instagram, and the woodwork is really turning out nice. I only worked half a day today, and my fiance is working with me. It's That's actually really a blast. Oh, that's something else you probably didn't know about. But yeah, my fiance is working with me, uh, and it's really nice to have her around to work with. It's it's pretty cool, and she came up with some good ideas for the woodwork too. So that was pretty cool. Um, she also has got me to completely stop smoking. I was having real trouble quitting, uh, like serious trouble quitting. All of a sudden, I just didn't want to quit. So we came up here, and she finally said if I smoke more than 6 cigarettes a day, she would start smoking. She's never done any kind of nicotine, no smoking, no dipping, no snooze, no nothing. Okay. And I'm just like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to let you start an addiction, you know? And that was just the kick I needed to ditch the cigarettes. I got down to 5, or I stayed at 5 after she told me that for 4 or 5 days. Then I worked my way down to 4, 3, 2. I stayed at about 1.5 for like 3 weeks straight. And as of 3 days ago, no cigarettes whatsoever. And yeah, she gave me the extra kick that I needed, moral kick that I needed to completely quit, which to me was a fantastic deal. Uh, I feel a lot better. The one thing that I'm having trouble with is right away in the morning, and but I have been able to kick that and keep the cigarettes going. Like I said, it's only been 3 days. I'm only going one day at a time here, with the quitting smoking thing, but it's working out pretty good. Uh, but I'm getting ready to head back to Toke again, and we're moving back down there to see how that goes. I have some work lined out ahead of me. I don't know how long it'll last. I have possibility for some really good work up here in Fairbanks starting around December, maybe the beginning of the year. And that'll be really good money and good work. So, and the people that I'm working for at the restaurant seem to be very happy with the work that I'm putting out. So that's a real plus. I like that. And I take a lot of pride in my work, you know. Um, which might be why people like it so much. Oh. But anyway, crafted Kardus. The flavor on this, you can taste the tobacco, but it's not super present. You can taste the tobacco. You can taste a little hint of what I believe is that bergamot. And the other taste is more like a brandy, actually. Not even a, you know, Anderson usually works with bourbon, with scotch, with all of that, but this is more like a brandy taste. And but it's not super present. You know what I mean? It's not like super in your face type of a flavor. All of the flavors in this are really mellow, really gentle. The nicotine is, my guess by the feel of it, about 8 to 1, because I load my lip like I would a regular dip with this, and it's not like I'm buzzing, nothing like that, but I can tell that my craving is being taken care of. So I'm guessing this is about an 8 to 1 ratio. Uh, I have about 2 grams or so in my lip right now, and I'm not buzzing. So it does a good job. It's got a decent flavor, decent feel in the lip. When I was back when I did the first can of this is when I was still upper decking, and it was a little bit rough on the inside of the lip when I was upper decking. But down here where I'm used to dipping, it's fine. It's real soft, real gentle. But again, I'm used to dipping down here, and if you compare this to like Grizzly, it's real gentle. Okay, it's about like Cope LC, really. I mean, it's got some good different flavor than Cope LC. It doesn't taste muddy or dirty or anything like that. It's got a real like refined, rounded taste to it. There's no pepper whatsoever in it. There's just the tobacco, that hint of bergamot, and a hint of like a brandy type flavor. It's it's not super flavorful, so it doesn't like overpower you with flavor, but the flavor is there and it remains more or less in the background of your taste for a while. Now I had a pinch of this in this morning. It lasted about 40 minutes before I took it out. It lost its flavor, it lost its nicotine, so I pulled it out. But on the other hand, I didn't have to take any more until, well, I didn't have to have any more nicotine for about another 2 hours after that. So it did an all right job. I mean, this is not bad at all. It's pretty good actually. So I would suggest you at least give this a try. It's a little bit more expensive. It seems like if memory serves me, it was about $1 a can more than like my Grove that is my mainstay. And yes, it is still my mainstay. I've been primarily dipping the Grove loose, but when like I'm right around my fiance and not working, I'm usually using the portions, utilizing the portion format for obvious reasons. But yeah, this is real good stuff, and I suggest everybody at least try one can of it because it's got a unique flavor. It's not like anything else that I've ever had. I am gonna try and order some of the General McNamara again because when I used it, I was throwing it upper deck. I wasn't getting much real flavor out of it, and upper decking was not uh, didn't feel very good. You know, it was always sliding down. Maybe it's just because, you know, false teeth up top. So that probably doesn't help anything. But if I dip it down here, I'll get more of the flavor out of it. So I think I'm going to try that. There's a few products that I'm going to try that now that I'm using lower deck and just like I'm regular dipping, there's a few loose products I want to try that I didn't really like the first time around. So I'm going to get them, try them, review them for you folks, using them just like I would use regular American dip and see how it goes. You know, maybe I'll like them better that way. Anyway, everybody, I hope you are having a fantastic time. Everything for me actually is going much better than it did earlier in the year uh, because it's genuinely better. Even though my situation kind of seems up in the air a lot, at least from the outside, I am mentally more prepared for the situation that I'm in than I would have been earlier. So everything is actually running, you know, doing really well. Like I said, I'm going back to Toke again, at least for a while. I have some work down there lined up. We're going to see where life takes us from there. So I hope everything is going fantastic for every single one of you that are watching this video. And as always, this is Terry. Never forget to hammer up. Take care, y'all. I'm out.